Time has passed, so has smartphone technology, and such has been this advanced that today we have cell phones with thousands of gadgets that make our lives easier. Today, we will compare these three excellent smartphones: Samsung Galaxy A54, Galaxy A34, and the Google Pixel 7a, to find out their performance and which one is best when buying one. If you have any doubts, watch this video. We can appreciate that the Samsung Galaxy A54 and the Galaxy A34 are the most complete smartphones in terms of mid-range, because we can see that despite their price, great results can be expected in terms of performance and features. For its part, the Google Pixel line is not far behind, because Google not only wants to be the place you use to search for things, but it has wanted to invest in technology for a long time. And according to some users, it does quite well with the Google Pixel 7a, which competes with the two previous devices that we mentioned. We cannot complain that the designs and how the screen looks, because if you're one of those users who only uses cell phones for WhatsApp and YouTube, these smartphones will be ideal for you. Both the Galaxy A54 and the Google Pixel 7a have almost similar inches, because the former has a 6.4 inches and the Pixel 7a has a 6.1 inches. So you will not notice a big difference in this aspect. Both smartphones, as well as the Galaxy A34, has somewhat large frames. That is, they do not have a curved screen in which the screen occupies the entire cell phone. These types of frames are usually always found in mid-range cell phones, but it is also something quite typical in this type of device at a low price. Undoubtedly, we could see that despite the efforts of the Google Pixel to position itself in the scale of the mid-range of cell phones, the Galaxy A54 is superior on the screen due to its higher refresh rate of up to 120 Hz against the Pixel limit of only 90 Hz. On the other hand, it has been verified that Samsung has a greater range of colors and better brightness. If we compare this Galaxy against the A34, we can notice the screen is a little bigger because it is a 6.6 inch and its front camera is not a hindrance to use as a user because it is only a point compared to the camera front of the Galaxy A54 that has black borders around it, getting in the way a bit when watching videos, movies, and series in full screen. As for the processors, we can see some similarities between the Galaxy A54 and the Pixel 7a. Both have 5 nanometers, although the Galaxy A54 has an Exon 1380 processor and the Google Pixel 7a has a G2, despite both having a mid-range processor. And a funny thing is that the Google Pixel processor is made by Samsung itself. That is, both are made by the same company. These two devices show decent performance in video games. Of course, they will not run a game at 60 Hz due to the limitations of the device being mid-range, but it will not be a waste of time at all. The devices will not explode, and if the video games will close automatically, because these cell phones cannot support the high requirement of those video games. Something that is surprising when we compare the performance in terms of processors between the Samsung Galaxy A54 and the A34. Several users have indicated that there is no great difference in terms of the speed of the application and the games run in a similar way. So it is not we can award the medal to neither of them here. The battery is something very important in devices, because the more applications, software, and video games we use, the less time the battery will last. Did these three smartphones solve this problem? The Galaxy has presented very positive results. For its part, the A34 has a battery life of 13 hours and 4 minutes, and the A54 has a total duration of 12 hours and 44 minutes. Of course, you should always keep in mind what you're using the device for when looking at battery results, because if you're playing video games, of course the battery will last less than what we mentioned. But still, they are amazing results. In the case of Google Pixel 7a, the battery lags behind compared to the Galaxy Galaxy. Because for example, the Pixel 7a has a 4385 mAh against the 5000 mAh of the Samsung Galaxy A54, which is undoubtedly higher. On the other hand, the fast charge of the A54 is superior to the Pixel because it has a 25 watt and the Pixel 18 watt. As for the camera, we can see for the first time that the Google Pixel 7a stands out amongst its rival because it has a 64 megapixel in its main camera, and instead the Galaxy A54 has only 50 megapixels. Although something that favors the two smartphones is that they both have 60 Hz and also 4K, so it's not bad for a mid-range device, don't you think? As for the user test, the camera of the Pixel 7a captures more realistic images with beautiful colors, and the Galaxy A54 distorts the image a bit to deliver photos with better quality and color, but the deformity stands out and could even ruin the image. It is known that Samsung does not stand out much in terms of its cameras, and the company concentrates 100% on its other features. And here we can see the results of that. Of course, that doesn't mean that removing the comparison, the image of the Galaxy A54 is incredible, taking into account that a few decades ago we needed reflex cameras to take pictures, but if we compare it with the Pixel 7a, it has no chance of surpassing this device. Without a doubt, if you're looking for a mid-range smartphone that is worth it and also has a good performance despite the fact that one is better than the other in some aspects, you can choose any of the three devices that I have mentioned in this video because they stand out in many things and show that relatively low-cost cell phones can give great results. Which would you choose out of the three? Leave me your answer below in the comments, and if you've liked the video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel to see more similar videos, and activate the notification bell so that YouTube will notify you when we upload a new video. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned to Tech Pineapple.